Hey guys, just played a pretty good PvT, or TVP, excuse me. I'm still only Platinum. I'm ranked 5 in my league. I'm very close to getting promoted because I just keep fighting players like this, Diamond players. Still nothing to brag about. I'm not trying to sound like I'm bragging. Just, giving you guys, updates on how I'm doing at the Korean server. But I just beat this Protoss player, and I thought the game was pretty good. There was enough good things I did, enough mistakes I did, so I can A, learn from watching my replay with you guys, and B, teach you guys something that I obviously was doing wrong, and give you some little pretty good, analysis behind it. So, I'm gonna lower that. Good thing I know the keybinds for these things. So, spawning over here in the bottom left as a red Protoss is I am Emic, and spawning in the top right is myself, Zoya. And it's a pretty good game because I do what is an early expand, and he doesn't. And I'm in a pretty bad situation at one spot, but I'm able to come back from it. And we're just going to see what decisions I could have made differently in some spots, and what decisions. This isn't like, some awesome commentary where I'm showing you guys an epic game. This is just me showing you my thought process when I'm going through one of my replays of what I could be doing differently. So let's go to the APM tab. I'm currently playing with a 406. That's because I like to spam at the beginning. He's only playing with an 82. It's just the beginning of the game, though, so that doesn't really matter right now. I just like to warm up my fingers by spamming. We're both scouting. Scouting is key on the Korean server, guys. These guys cheese like crazy. They are so good at it, too. You have to scout constantly. So, barracks going down. Pretty standard timing for that. You just need to watch, you need to scout for things. Like, okay, I scout for pylon placement, so when I scan, I know it's like, my scouting has improved greatly since I've come back. I'm actually, paying more attention to not just the gases and what building he's building, but where he's putting his pylons and stuff. Huge difference in my play just from scouting when coming over here, because you need to find where these cheeses are. Now, shouldn't be chasing this guy that long. That's why I put him back over there. You only need to chase him just to get off your barracks. You want to get as much mining time in as possible. Gas is finished. Should be transferring guys. Up, they're already in there. Did that a little too early there, I guess. Pylon going down there. I'm going to scout that. Barracks done. A little bit mineral lost there. So, orbital command just not going down. He leaves my base. I'm staying in my base as long as possible, because until he gets that cyber core done and starts chrono boosting out of Stalker, he can't kill this SCV. There's no way a Zealot is going to catch my SCV. So I can stay in this base as long as possible. And the best thing, guys, about being in this base as long as possible is Protoss players will not show their tech until the SCV is gone, until they get that Stalker out. They won't. If they're going to plan on doing some heavy all-in, they're not going to throw down that second gas light. If you see the second gas, you know they're doing some form of teching. We got the second gate here. I do see that. 2-gate. So there's going to be some form of pressure here, even though he's on one base. So I'm thinking like a 2-gate, 3-gate expand off of one gas. Concussive Shell Marauder on the way. His first Zealot's on the way, and this is my first mistake coming up over here. So I'm still running around his base, just doing what I have to do. Second gate's done. Cyber core's done. And this is the time I need to get out. So look, still one gas as I leave, and I see this extra pylon. Stalker's almost out. I see that. He's chrono boosting warp gate. Now over here. Okay, let's go back just a minute. I was so busy on my scouting that I knew this was coming. I saw the Zealot leave the base. But I'm still going to end up losing this Marine here. And I could have microed that Marine back. Now this Zealot is going to become a hero. He's going to get a parade in his honor when he gets back home, because he killed a Zealot, he killed a Marine and a Marauder by himself. Concussive Shell wasn't done, second Marauder wasn't out. Second Marauder's out now, but this guy's just going to get away now. He's gone. And that Zealot's going to go back home with 5 health and 2 kills, and he's a champion now. So in his base, we got a Robo going down, 2 gateways, and a Cyber Core. So we got 2-gate Robo here. Second gas finally be taken. Right now, I don't like doing all-ins. I have done some 3-racks, like SCV pushes, on the Korean server just to get the feel of it. But I don't really like doing them. So I like doing either 1-racks expands or 2-racks expands, no matter what I'm doing. I hardly ever open 1-1-1 against Protoss. It's always either a 1-racks or 2-racks expand. I have 3-racks Protoss. That's when I see they're fast expanding, though. It's the only time I'll do it, and I still prefer to fast expand. So SEV, I'm going to just go out and scout again. You know, I don't know what he's doing. I need to see if he's got an expansion up. Now, one thing I noticed about maybe a third, maybe a little more than half of the way through this game is I'm very bad at controlling the Zelnaga Tower. So I start doing a little bit better job at that, which helps a lot. So now I got my reactor and my barracks, pumping out Marines and Marauders, sitting on a good amount of minerals. So up here, we're going to see what happens. This is why you don't set your Zealots to hold position. I get a full look at this base. I see 3 gates. I see the Robo. Did I see the gas? I don't remember. Ionizoid? No, I did not see the second gas. But 3-gate Robo, he's going to have 2 gas. So this is going to be like a heavy pressure build. And immediately, you know what? I go, okay, I don't want to keep my expansion in my base. So I'm going to throw down a 3rd base. And I decide I'm going to move out here. I'm going to go ahead and put my bunkers down. Usually I wait for my expansion to be in position to put my bunkers down. But I'm going to go ahead and do it now. So he's going a 3-gate expand with a Robo, which is a pretty weird build to go. But that's fine. Now, normally I do something different here, and I don't know what's the the math behind it. I'd like to figure that out. But I'm getting these turrets down. I don't want observers here. I didn't see that one, which upsets me. But the math behind it, I usually do the orbital before transferring my expansion. But I don't know if it's better to transfer the expansion first and then do the orbital. I mean, you get more energy from doing the orbital, but you get more mining time from getting the expansion over there quicker. So, I don't know. It's really probably not that big of a deal, but this time I decided to just fly my orbit over without my command center over without making an orbital yet. So I got my 2 bunkers down. I'm not controlling the Zelnaga Tower, so I don't have any clue this push is coming, but he does have an Immortal with it. And right now he's only pumping out Mortals. He's going to do some heavy damage to these bunkers. Now I have 3 gas, 2 tech labs. Get my 2nd gas, or excuse me, 3 barracks. Getting my 2nd gas. Expansion's down. Orbital warping in. So send on the Marine. Gonna go scout with it. Actually, I was taking the Zelnaga Tower with it. And this one is gonna walk right there, get killed. I see what's going on. This one tries to walk by. Does he see it? Nope. So now we see we have a decent sized force here. I'm throwing down 2 more bunkers because I really don't have that big of a force here. I do have stim though. I got really quick stim. Income tab, guys, for you guys is 29 to 25, so I'm doing way better on Harvester. So here comes the push. Stimmed inside the bunkers too. Probably shouldn't have canceled that bunker because he wasn't really attacking it, but I do kill this Marauder, and then I do kind of screw up and right-click back when I wanted to go back to my base, and I ended up sitting back, which was terrible. So horrible decision-making there. This bunker is now done. I need to put 2 more down over here, though, because he's going to keep reinforcing and doing a lot of damage. All I have is 3 bunkers in here, sitting on 200 minerals, so I'm doing a good job of keeping my minerals, though. Income tab's 31 to 25, so I'm still ahead on the Harvester count. This idle SUV is not doing anything. So now he's still got another Immortal. He's still got a lot of Stalkers. He doesn't really have Zealots here, though, so that's pretty good for me. Zealots are gross. But I don't really have that much force. I mean, 2 bunkers are all the way over here, and those aren't really going to do much help. I need to build a 4th one right here. I need to have 2 on each side whenever I'm getting all in this head. His expansion's done. Income tab's 36 to 30, but I have a way better economy right now. So I'm pushing out to see, okay, what's going on. So I see he's coming. I need to get another bunker down. I'm sitting on 400 minerals. I'm putting a factory down, and I got a Ghost Academy already. I want those EMPs. EMPs, guys, are I love them. I'm like extremely happy for Ghosts. They are so awesome. Now here comes 2 Immortals. We got no Zealots in this army, though. But I doesn't really need them because you got so many Immortals. So here comes this part of my army is just stuck in those bunkers. I probably should have unloaded them and sent them over here. This is not good. So I put these SCVs down here. This is horrible decision making on my part. I should have 2 bunkers on this side. And this isn't good. Look at the size of this force, guys. Food tab 67 to 59. I'm trying to rebuild these bunkers. I need to get them up quickly. Bunker build time is so long, though, 40 seconds. I mean, you guys are probably going to go, oh, it's not long, but when you're in this kind of situation, that seems like it's lasting forever. I'm just watching these things. Sitting on 400 minerals, 500 minerals right now. Need to be spending this. I got supply blocked pretty heavily. So I'm throwing down 2 more barracks because of that. I just need to pump out as much as I can. I need to hold on as long as possible because I know I've been on expansions a lot longer than this. But here comes this push. I need to cancel those 2, so I'll cancel those 2 bunkers, save my minerals, and he just falls back again. He's doing what he needs to do. He's just keeping me from doing stuff. So Harvester counts 42 to 34. I'm not stopping my production of them. Sending out these ghosts. Now, EMP, guys, is so beautiful. It's like, oh, it's so great. EMP is going to be... Oh, need to pull those guys back. Don't want to lose them. So EMP is going to be up for this push. He does orbital. He does do that. Where's my EMP? There it goes on all those sentries. But right now, all I've got is bunker and these units right here, so I have to pull SCVs. Income tab's 43 to 35. He's doing a lot of harvester damage to me right now, 35 to 41. Pumping out of all these units. He's sitting on a lot of minerals right now, though. I'm sitting on 400. I'm doing so bad at spending my minerals right now, and I start to notice this eventually, that I don't have enough production to dump my minerals, which is why I'm getting owned so bad right now. So I'm starting to hold this off right now. I still have one bunker. Income tab though, 27 to 35, so I took a lot of damage there. So I'm just re-stimming in units. Oh, that was a bad stim on my part. He's coming back up. All he has is these stalkers though. Should be able to do a good amount of damage here though. Still have a ghost, picking off lots of stalkers here. It's a horrible attack on his part. He's got 3 zealots, 4 stalkers. He's in his base, he's going Twilight Council and Rebel Bay. I do not see the Twilight Council. But now look at that. Because I'm constantly building harvesters, I'm caught up to him now. It's 35 to 34, 33. Even though I lost a lot there, we're still pretty even. Now look at this though. I'm putting a 4th command center down on my base. A 3rd command center down on my base because I can't spend my minerals. Upgrades, I only have +1 weapons. He has nothing though, which I noticed later on in the game. He still had nothing, so that's really good for me. Now I'm starting to get these bunkers down. I need to put more down. I'm so nervous right now because I don't know how all in he's going. He's still warping in these units. He's getting more sentries. His Twilight Council and Rebel Bay is both done. So pretty silly on his part. I can't believe I didn't see that Twilight Council. I scanned there, I think. Oh well. Here comes the push. EMP goes down. I hit some of the units, not all of them. I need to get better at sniping. I need to make a conscious effort to snipe because these ghosts do... Oh, I guess he didn't have enough energy to snipe. Either way, I don't ever snipe, and I know that for myself. So, 3 bunkers are now done. I prefer to put 2 Marines and a Marauder in each bunker. Just, I think it balances out perfectly. So he goes up home, ends up going home. Food tab is 67 to 76. That's why you don't go all in for that long. Don't try to end the game in that situation. He did so much harvester damage to me. I ended up having less harvesters than him. Now 44 to 39. I'm still a little bit less, but I have this expansion. When you're in that situation where you kill all of my SCVs like that, expand. Don't keep up the all-in. You're not gonna, especially when it's that close to me being able to hold. You know, after I pushed him back the first time, killed all my SCVs and my naturals. He should have just gone home. So I still have a Marine here, Zelnaga Tower. This is when I send another one here, and it ends up helping. So right now he's got Colossus in his base. I don't think I've scouted it yet. Expansion's done, so now I've got 3 command centers pumping out mules and SCVs. 3 bunkers. I got plenty of ghosts, guys. Ghosts are so good. I'm building 3 right now. EMP is so amazing. 97 food to 84. I supply blocked myself a lot there because it was just such a nervous situation for me. This is when I scan. Can't believe I didn't see that. Did I see the Twilight Council and not notice it when I was playing? No, I did not see the Twilight Council. But I ended up seeing a Colossus and ended up seeing the Rebel Bay. So I didn't see that Twilight Council. Upgrades, he's got 0-0. I've got 1-0. I think I get +1 eventually to armor. But right now, I saw the Colossus. I'm like, okay, this is where he can start to crush me. I've survived. Right now, I'm thinking I'm down, though. I'm thinking, okay, I'm not in a good situation. I scanned here, though. Saw nothing. So I know I've got more command center than him. I can spend whenever I want. Income tab, 48 to 51. I'm starting to catch up on him, but I have mules. That's good. Now I've got the Zelnaga Tower, so I do see this push coming out. But I don't pull this Marine away, as you'll see. Now, 6 ghosts is a pretty big number. Now, here comes, I think I select him before he dies. No, I tried to get him away from there. Did I end up bringing this guy home? Oh, I used to be really good at bringing the harvesters home when watching the mini-map, or whoever I had on the Zelnaga, but I'm pumping out Vikings right now because I know he's going Colossus. And I don't have to worry about the High Templar because I have so many ghosts. I just love ghosts so much. And if I love them that much, I really need to be using snipe. That's just another thing I need to do. But upgrade-wise, look at my minerals and gas right now, guys. I'm doing pretty well. My main is almost mined out. My expansion is getting close to mined out. So right now I need to be taking a 3rd. Probably a 4th, too. But I don't really want to move out yet until I have 5 classes. So I see that he's moving out. He's getting these pylons down. I think he's just... I don't know what his plan was there, but he ended up going back home. I think he was trying to make me worry or something, throw down extra bunkers. But I ended up killing out those rocks, so I wanted to expand soon. I'm just going to end up lifting this guy off over there. That's the best part about having that expansion in your base. He doesn't have to sit there in the entire game. But look at how mined out I am. Income tab's 54 to 52. I've passed him up. He's got a DT shrine now. Good thing about ghosts, though, guys. If you don't know this, EMP removes cloak off of any unit in the game. Dark Templar, observers, banshees. It just depletes their energy. So you don't really if you have ghosts, you don't really need to fear like, it's better to have a raven or a scan ready because EMPs are pretty costly. But there's my +1 armor now, but you can EMP Dark Templar. So now he's taking his third. He's taken a long time before me. Wow, I didn't realize he took his third. I thought he was still on 2 bases, but he's getting ready for that. Let's look at his Twilight Council upgrades. He has charged. It's pretty good on his part. So right now I'm sitting down the sensor tower and a turret over here, just in case he does go DTs. You always want to be prepared. But now I have 5 Vikings. I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping my mineral. Look how well I'm macroing right now. My minerals and gas is extremely low, excuse me, and I'm sitting on 165 food versus 113. Because he was all in that long, he ended up screwing himself over. He mined out his main. He didn't research Storm. I guess he realizes this when this push comes, so he makes these all in the Archons. But right now I have 5 Vikings, guys. That's a good amount of Vikings to have. I have 6 Ghosts, and this is a pretty BC4. So I didn't realize how much of an advantage I was at this point in the game. So here comes my engagement. And then here comes the EMPs. There's the stem. And then here comes more EMPs. You just spam the EMPs on the Archons, and it kills them so fast. Look how fast those Archons melted just from the Ghost. And at this point, it's pretty obviously GG. He leaves the game, doesn't GG out. People on the Korean server don't ever GG out. I always do. Sometimes I forget to say good luck, have fun. No, I don't think I said it at the beginning of this game. But, I mean, so let's go just do a recap of what I could have gotten better. Upgrades, only had 1-1. I should have expanded way earlier. I should have been double expanding right now. I supply block myself a lot. I need to use Ghost Snipe. I mean, against a Protoss army like this, you don't really have to micro that well, especially when you get good EMPs off on the sentries. I mean, you do need to split up a little bit better for the Colossus, but after you stim, I should be focusing 100% of my effort on sniping those Zealots. The Zealots are what's going to be killing me, for like doing the most damage to me, so I need to be doing that. There wasn't really much chance to harass this game. I mean, I quick expanded, and I was on the defense for most of the game until this point came, and I didn't want to. This is always the problem I have. Maybe I should do 1 Viking, 1 medevac whenever I see Colossus, because whenever I see Colossus, I get too scared, and I don't want to be building medevacs immediately. I want to be building Vikings. Because if you let that Colossus ball get too big and you don't have the Viking count, it will be what kills you. Maybe I should do 1 Viking, 1 medevac first, and then do Bass Vikings. Get at least 1 medevac for drop. So expansion's done. I need to transfer SUVs a little bit better. Probably should have had a 4th command center. So there's a little bit macro problems with my play. Bunker placements, I mean, I just need to know how to, like, you know, defend the Zelnaga caverns a lot better, because this can be a problem sometimes. So I need to put, like, better bunker positions to the left side and a little bit worse on the right. Yeah, I think that's it. So it was a pretty good game. Probably should have gotten Combat Shield there. Okay, that's another thing I need to note. Probably should have gotten Cloak. Maybe use my factory. I don't know. Running out of minerals here at the end because I was focused on that, getting minerals. But for the most part, let's go back a bit and see how, like, you know, I'm keeping it below 400 for the most part. The fight's about to happen. I'm getting ready for that. So, like, you know, I'm pushing out right now, so that's when my macro slips. I need to work out when I'm moving across the map. I need to keep my macro, because at this point I'm at 400. But when I'm getting ready for that engagement, I'm letting stuff like slip away. I'm so focused on winning this fight. I mean, if I lose this fight, it's over. That's what it's in my mindset right now. He did a lot of damage early on, but here comes the pot shot from my Viking. Well, I think that's it. I think that's all I can really say towards this game. So, yeah, I'm starting to get back to almost like maybe halfway to where I was before when I was playing a lot. My macro and micros improved greatly. I should be master or diamond soon on the Korean server, and it will only be so long before I'm masters again. I'm starting to just get back into good unit control and good decision making, especially when I do things like this. So make sure you guys subscribe, follow me at twitter.com/Starcraftsquad, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next game. Thanks for watching.